Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, so today I want to tell you about one of my favorite book in 2021, Dikta Dan Hukum. Ta-da! Before I review this novel, I will introduce myself. My name is Ismi, Yurida, Islaha with the final register number 128 from class 3C Elementary School Teacher Education Program City. Dikta Dan Hukum was adapted from short story on Twitter, or commonly called AU or Alternative Universe, and was written by Twitter at @kjeffrian or Farah in 2020 before finally being adapted into a printed novel in 2021. So, for those who don't know, this novel has become a really famous internet sensation. To this day, when I made this video, the Twitter of Dikta Dan Hukum was gotten 223,000 likes and 59 retweets on Twitter. The video with the hashtag Dikta Dan Hukum on TikTok has been made hundreds and few more than 1,000 million, and the printed novel has been sold 60,000 copies and will be famous soon. So, can you imagine how famous this story is? The story in this novel starts from Dikta and Nadira, who have been matched since childhood and got engagement after they start to grow up. Personally, when Dikta was in college and Nadira was in high school, but like most young people who met many people in his life, Nadira already has a boyfriend named Jeno, while Dikta actually has a lover, but the girlfriend has been affair with Dikta's best friend Jeffrey. But even after I meet a lot of people, Dikta and Nadira finally both realized that no one who understood Nadira like Dikta and no one loved Dikta like Nadira. But unfortunately, when they both realized that love each other, they know Dikta time is not long anymore. At first, Dikta Dan Hukum is a fan-made story was a visualization of the main character is inspired by Korean boy group member Kim Do-young from NCT as a Dikta and Korean girl group member Leah from ITZY as Nadira. Besides that, there are several more visualizations of other characters, namely like Yuta from NCT as Atoy, Johnny from NCT as Johnny, Jaehyun from NCT as Jeffrey, and many more. Basically, the character Dikta and Nadira as the main character in this novel are teenagers in general. Nadira is a girl who doesn't really like study, even though at that time she was 3rd grade high school student who was about to face the national examination. Nadira also has a very soft and kind boyfriend, namely Jeno, and they have a good relationship. And in that time, Nadira didn't even think about her relationship with Dikta because they both thought they would end their engagement one day. While Dikta is a serious and cold man, in contrast with the relationship between Nadira and Jeno, the relationship between Dikta and Alea, Dikta's ex-girlfriend, has a rather painful story. Alea, who at that time was a Dikta girlfriend, and Jeffrey, his best friend, actually had a relationship behind Dikta's back, and after knowing that, Dikta was cut off the relationship with Jeffrey and Alea. So far, Dikta only thinks Nadira as his sister and hope if he marries Nadira, he will make his mom happy for the one last time and let his mother see him as a groom. But slowly, Dikta realized that all this time he have a love with Nadira, not only as older brother but actually as a man. But unfortunately, since a childhood, Dikta suffers from kidney disorder and depends of dialysis. So basically, Dikta realized that his life is not long ago, but in her story life, he tried to make Nadira happy, hope Nadira can go to state university, become Nadira's mentor before she takes the national exam, and many more. When I start to read this novel, I feel that their characters in here are basic humans that we meet every day. So no one is too good or too bad at the same time. But if someone asks me who is my favorite character, then I will answer that character is Jeffrey. Why? Because Jeffrey has a big mistake on Dikta, but after that, Jeffrey really regrets it. He just wants a forgiveness from his best friend. He did almost everything to improve with Dikta. It taught me a lesson that after all, everyone will have a mistake, but how each personality overcomes mistake and become a better person. Actually, I felt that I didn't need to play this novel for the first time because I already know the ending, and everyone in TikTok give me a spoiler, but because it's my internet friend suggests me to read this novel, and finally I bought this novel is like a few months ago, and when I actually finished this novel, I really cried all night, and finally I really understood what they say about the gloating and crying with Dikta and Nadira. This novel is able to give a deep impression to me because it gives the view that anything can happen, including loss and death, even at your young age. And how do we deal with this short life in the best possible way? So, if maybe after this video you're thinking of buying this novel, I hope you will enjoy the story so much as I enjoyed. So, that's all from me here. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.